Well, we had the Blues Fest yesterday, and it seems like the Mississippi Valley offense is singing some of those as well. The Blues, that is. The Devils head into their bye week hoping to find the secret to their scoring woes. The Valley offense was starting to show some signs of life the past couple of weeks, but it suffered a major setback Saturday versus Southern. It was 30 seconds before the end of the game when Valley finally put up their first score of the contest. And as they head into the bye week, Coach Carl Morgan is going to take a hard look at just what exactly is keeping Valley from putting up those points.
And that's been the thorn in the side of this program since I've been here. We had a little bit better performance last year at the end of the season. We're going back to the same thing. It's going to be tough, but we got a lot of ball left to play. And so that's the thing you got to do. If we don't try, I know we're going to lose all of them. We don't. So we got to keep fighting. Get some leadership from the guys and work to get better.
All right, to the NFL now, where the Saints are heading back home after surviving at Tampa Bay last week. We're going to get into those highlights right now. That's Drew Brees. Check him out. He's going to make the pass to Jimmy Graham. That won't be the first time we say Brees to Graham during these highlights. A little foreshadowing there for you. That touchdown ties the score against the Cardinals. Later on, Brees is just harassing the Cardinals secondary once again. There's Jimmy Graham down the sideline. Graham had 134 yards receiving in this game. Of those yards he got there sets up the Grant Hartley field goal, and the Saints are in business now 17-7. And later on, Drew Brees knows how to pass, but can he throw? I'm sorry, he knows how to pass, but can he run rather? There he is. He answered the question right there. Gets into the end zone, puts some more points on the board for New Orleans. And why not? There's Drew Brees too. Jimmy Graham once again. Jimmy Graham had 2 touchdowns, 1 slam dunk on the game, and the Saints go on to win this one 31. Fest yesterday, and it seems like the Mississippi Valley offense is singing some of those as well. The Blues, that is. The Devils head into their bye week hoping to find the secret to their scoring woes. Now, the Valley offense was starting to show some signs of life the past couple of weeks, but it suffered a major setback Saturday versus Southern. It was 30 seconds before the end of the game when Valley finally put up their first score of the contest. As they head into a break, Coach Carl Morgan is going to take a good hard look at exactly what is keeping Valley from putting up the points.
And that's been the thorn in the side of this program since I've been here. We had a little bit better performance last year at the end of the season. We're going back to the same thing. It's going to be tough, but we got a lot of ball left to play. And so that's the thing you got to do. If we don't try, I know we're going to lose all of them. We don't. So we got to keep fighting, get some leadership from the guys, and work to get better.
All right, well, on the flip side of the bye week coin is Mississippi State. The Bulldogs head into their off week feeling pretty good about themselves. A 62-7 win over Troy Saturday can do that for you. Coach Dan Mullen says the bye week is a chance for guys to heal up and prepare for a big game with LSU. But keep an eye on Mississippi State's quarterback situation. Dak Prescott's been filling in for the injured Tyler Russell, and he's been doing a pretty good job of it. He had 2 rushing touchdowns and threw another one against Troy. But that does leave some questions. Is Tyler Russell still injured, and where does he fit on the team at this point? Here's Coach Mullen with the answer.
He was actually cleared to play tonight, but not until late in the week. And at that point, Dak had basically taken all the 1 reps. And Tyler had gotten some reps rotating in with the 2s. He never took a live rep against the good defense. We just made the decision tonight that Dak was, he had gotten all the 1 reps going in the bye week now, though. But when Tyler's our starting quarterback, we plan on Tyler being the starter against LSU moving forward.
All right, check this out. Here's the latest AP Top 25 poll. Not a lot of change here from last week. A lot of the top teams didn't really play any tough opponents, so reason for not a lot of movement. But there is Ole Miss right there. They're holding strong at number 21. And I tell you what, they'll skyrocket up the poll if they can beat Alabama this coming Saturday. And there's a total of 7 SEC schools in the poll. All right, we're going to check in with Delta State right now. The Statesmen traveled on the road Saturday, taking on North Alabama, and there is a big hit on the quarterback Luke Wingo by the Statesmen's Artavius Morgan. Big defensive play, and that big defense sets up big offense. Here's Travis Champion with the pass to Casey Osborne, who's been having a big year himself, and he's going to run it the rest of the way into the end zone to put the Statesmen up big, and they're looking pretty good in this game. They haven't had a lot of success with North Alabama traditionally, but could today have been the day when they changed that? Could Saturday have been the day? Well, if Travis Champion has anything to say about it, the answer would be yes. Here he is to Ricky Hunt. Ricky Hunt bobbled the ball before he was able to take it all the way into the house, and Delta State gets a big win on the road, 37-34 over North Alabama. All right, we're going to check in with Jackson State right now. They're taking on Texas Southern. This game was played on Thursday night. Not looking good for the Tigers out of TSU, though. Corey Carter can't handle the snap for the punt, and the Tigers pick it up just before the half. They score, get some free points right there, and now it's the ground game going for Jackson State. That's Rakeem Sims with a touchdown run. Why not try one more time? This is not the same highlight. Your TV, do not adjust it. Rakeem Sims with another touchdown run. They're getting it going on the ground, especially in the red zone. This is not Rakeem Sims. That was Stedman Kapler with the touchdown run. Jackson State had 214 yards on the ground, and they win this one 35-7. Well, coming up after the break, could Drew Brees and the Saints make it 3-0 on the year? You're going to find out. And also, did your favorite school or team make my top 10 plays of the week? Find out next. This is Overtime. All right, let's hit the NFL now. After squeaking out a win against Tampa Bay last week, Drew Brees and the Saints headed back home for a game with the upstart Cardinals. There's Drew Brees right now, and he's going to make the pass to Jimmy Graham for the touchdown. Jimmy Graham used to play some basketball back in the day, and you can see how he skied up for that one. That ties the game, and then Brees is going to make another pass to, you guessed it, Jimmy Graham. Graham had 134 yards on the day. He gets that ball down, and he's out of bounds. That sets up a very easy Grant Hartley kick. It's up, and it's right down somewhere in the French Quarter. There we go. Puts the Saints up 17-7. Here's Drew Brees. He can pass it, and did you know that he could run it? He gets in there for the end zone, borderline untouched. And that puts the Saints up again, and why not? There's Jimmy Graham one more time. Graham had 2 touchdowns on the day and 1 slam dunk on the field goal post, and the Saints go on to win this one 31-7. Let's check in on the Falcons now. They're trying to get a win against the Dolphins down in South Florida, but after the third quarter on, it was all the Miami Dolphins and all Ryan Tannehill for the Miami Dolphins. That was an 18-yard touchdown pass to Brian Hartline to tie the score at 20. Ryan Tannehill one more time to Brandon Gibson. He gets it down all the way to the 1-yard line, and from there it's pretty much easy for Tannehill. He had 236 yards passing. That play-action pass to Deion Sims makes it 27-23, and that would end up being the final score. The Falcons are now 1-2 on the year. Let's head up to Nashville now, where the Titans, after a heartbreaking loss to the Houston Texans in overtime last week, were at home taking on the Chargers. Hey, everyone wants to know, is Jake Locker going to make some plays, or is he just going to be a game manager? He looks like a playmaker right there to me. That's the quarterback keeper. It makes it 10-10 tie. And in the third quarter, though, here come the Chargers, though. Ronnie Brown with the easy touchdown into the end zone, 17-10. Chargers are up. In the fourth quarter, though, here's Jake Locker, macking and attacking, finds Justin Hunter with just seconds left in the game. That was Justin Hunter's first catch of his career. And when you're a rookie, your first catch is a game-winning touchdown. It doesn't get any better than that. The Titans pulled this game out 20-17. Well, it was another fun week of sports here in the Delta, a fun and wet week if you play high school football in the Delta. So let's take a look back at my top 10 plays of the week. We're going to start off with number 10, Southern University taking on Valley. Check this out. Rico Shaw, the big defensive lineman for Valley, is going to nail the Southern running back. There it is one more time. Unfortunately, though, the Delta Devils do fall in this game, 17-7. Number 9 takes us out to LZ and Greenwood. I like Greenwood. I like their sidelines. They know how to party. The Bulldog knows how to party. This cat in the rain knows how to party. It's just a good time there all the time. Greenwood won that game over LZ 20-16. Number 8, Chargers versus Titans. We just saw this one. Jake Locker, game-winning touchdown pass to Justin Hunter, his first catch in his career. The Titans take this one over the Chargers. Good win for them, 20-17. Let's check out number 7 now. It's going to take us to Troy versus Mississippi State. A little bit of trickery for the Bulldogs you're going to see right here. Dak Prescott is going to pass the ball to Jamion Lewis. Lewis to Prescott. Prescott is going to run the ball in 36 yards for the touchdown. That is exactly how you want to do it, just how they drew it up. Mississippi State takes this game in dominating, commanding fashion, 62-7. Number 6 now finds us with the Cardinals versus the Saints. Here's Drew Brees with the touchdown pass to Jimmy Graham. Jimmy skies in the air to get that one. He used to play basketball, and you see how he was able to right there. He's got some ups. Saints win 31-7. Number 5, Delta State taking on North Alabama. Here's Artavius Morgan. He sacks quarterback Luke Wingo one more time. Oh, and Luke gives up the ball. North Alabama does recover, though, but Delta State wins the game 37-34. Here's number 4 now, Shaw versus Shelby. You know, I had to put this one on. Shelby had to work real hard for this win. It was wet, it was sloppy, it was muddy, but Javarius McClinton, he was able to get that touchdown, splashes into Lake Shelby. Shelby gets the win, more importantly, 6-0, the final score there. Number 3, let's head back to North Alabama, Delta State. Here's Travis Champion back to throw. Ricky Hunt, check this out. He bobbles the ball, and he's able to take it all the way to the house. One more time at the edge of your screen. He bobbles it, gets into the end zone. Delta State, big win for them on the road. 37-34 was the final. Number 2 now, Troy versus Mississippi State. Let's head on back to Starkville. Corey Robinson for Troy throws the interception to Jamerson Love. You're going to love what he does here if you're a Mississippi State Bulldog fan. He's going to take it all the way to the house, finds the sideline, gets into the end zone, 70 yards for that pick six. Mississippi State takes it 62-7. And number 1, it's an LZ play. LZ versus Greenwood. Quadre Grease throws the interception to the Carious Prayer. Living on the prayer, he'll be fresh to death with the refs watching. He gets in for 6, but Greenwood does take the game 20-16. All right, that's going to do it for overtime. But before we go, remember, pain is temporary, but quitting lasts forever. We'll see you next week.